Hey, it's Glenn, and welcome to another episode of the Books I Love. Which, if you haven't seen this, it's been a minute since I posted one of these on my channel. Um, it's this is not me reviewing books. This is not me discussing the plot so much. Like I will do a little of that probably here and there, but mostly. I'm distracted by the backdrop. The digital backdrop is new. Is this weird? Like, look. Woo, there's my chair. Woo, it's gone. I don't know what's going on. And there's a giant cup of coffee behind me. It works. Anyway, so like all I really do in this series is I gush about books that I love. And I just tell you kind of why I love the book, like what's my relationship to this book. And maybe me talking about why I love the book will inspire you to read it as well. So today I wanted to talk about Sketches by Boz, which like I don't know how well known this book is. It's Charles Dickens' first book, which he wrote under the pseudonym of Boz, which he used to write articles as under the pseudonym of Boz. And it's kind of like it's so timeless. Like that, what I love about this book got me into Dickens. And, because I guess it's pretty much set like the little sketches, little stories are set in the first half of the 19th century, 1840s or so. And yeah, 1830s, I think, is when it came out. And this book is so great because though it was written nearly 200 years ago, I'm reading this book and I'm like thinking, I know these characters. I know these people. Or I've been to meetings like this. Or, he writes, it's just so funny too. Like there's so much humor in there, and I guess what it is that it shows the timelessness of human personalities. And as a writer, I keep that in mind when I'm writing period pieces, which I love to do. I love to time travel as a writer. And, Charles Dickens put time in a bottle when he wrote. He really captured the 1800s in England. He really managed to get to the core of his characters. They're all 200 years in the past, but so recognizable and so relatable. Like, he had like this one story in there. I don't want to do like I don't want to do plots and reviews. Like there's not much I can say about Sketches by Boz without getting into stories, but like there's just crazy stuff like there's this one woman who I loved in the story like that she was in where she's renting a room in this house and she's like telling them, her special needs and she needs like a full leg of lamb or something like that brought to her at a certain time every night. Like she's a big woman, she loves to eat and she's just I don't know. It's like I'm reading it and I'm like I know too many people who are like this old lady who's acting like she's all sick and frail and oh and I need this brought to me and I need this massive amount of food. Oh, it's great. And there's a church meeting. Oh my God. And I worked in a church for 8 years, and what this shows me is that in 200 years, church council meetings have not changed. They are the same. The people are, it's like you have the same character types in society all over the place. Nothing has changed. Yes, we have cell phones and computers and television and radio now, but people are the same. Um, Another one of my favorite little sketches in this book is called A Night or Making a Night of It. And just these guys go out on the town and they get hammered, like they just go out and have a good time. And it's just, the same. Again, it's all the same today. So, I mean, that's really all I have to say about it. It's not like a big it's not a novel. It's not a novel. It's a book of shorts, really. And it's pretty thick. But, if you want to start with Dickens at the beginning, you would go to Sketches by Boz. And after that, I had to read the Pickwick Papers, which the same thing. It's the same, like, but it's a novel, but so it's got the same characters throughout, but it's the same principle of I know these people. So like, sorry, I had to do something about that lighting. It was a little too bright and it was turning me pink or something. I don't know. I'm bad at lighting. I want to take classes. Um, anyway, so what do you think of the backdrop? I mean, I think it's a little more interesting than just my white wall every episode of everything. I'm trying to get a little bit more dynamic with my videos. But right, again, I mean, short and sweet. Sketches by Boz, I love it because it shows me that if I were to travel through time, people are the same. People are the same as they are now. Same character models, different names, basically, different technology, but you have the same heroes, villains, and clowns throughout time. As long as there are humans, the same personality types have persisted. And, it was the first Dickens book I read, and I am slowly but surely tearing through all of his work, and I've not been disappointed yet. So, check it out. It's not essential. It's not an essential read to get into Charles Dickens. Like, you could literally start anywhere. But if you want to go in publication order, start with Sketches by Boz, and you will see people you know. So that's all I've got to say about it. Um, but yeah, let me know if you've read Sketches by Boz, what you think of it, what you think of Dickens. Throw some book recommendations at me if you are so inclined. If you like the videos I do on this channel, please like and subscribe. Make me feel famous and loved, which I'm neither. I am neither famous nor loved. So if you want to make me feel that way, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you want to check out my writings, my novels, and short fiction, you can go to glensladeclarkjr.com, which is my author website. And I mean, that's all for now. And I'll be back next month to talk about another book that I love.